The moment she told me he had a birthmark on his shoulder, my whole world stopped. I had been dating Micheal for 6 months. My best friend Zainab had been crying over a man named David for 8 months. They were the same person. My name is Fami, and this happened to me last year in Abuja. I'm 24, working as a graphics designer. My best friend Zainab and I met in university and we have been close ever since. We talk every day. We know everything about each other. At least, I thought we did. 8 months ago, Zainab started dating someone. She was so happy at first. She would call me every night to talk about him. Fami, this man is different. He's mature, he's romantic, he treats me like a queen. His name was David. He was 28, worked in oil and gas, traveled a lot for work. Zainab only showed me his picture once. Dark skin, nice smile, well built. Handsome guy. But after 2 months, things changed. Zainab started crying all the time. David would disappear for days without calling. He would promise to visit and never show up. He would cancel dates last minute. She would call him and he wouldn't pick up. Maybe he's busy with work, I'd say, trying to comfort her. For 3 days straight. Without even a text message. She would cry. Fami, I love him. But I don't think he loves me the same way anymore. I watched my best friend break down over this man week after week. She lost weight. She couldn't focus at work. She was always checking her phone, hoping he would call. I hated David. I had never met him, but I hated him for what he was doing to my friend. Some months ago, I met someone on Instagram. He sent me a DM complimenting my design work. His name was Micheal. We started chatting. He was funny, charming, easy to talk to. Micheal said he worked in oil and gas and traveled a lot. He was based in Abuja like me. After 2 weeks of chatting, we decided to meet. Our first date was at Joby Lake. He was even more handsome in person. Tall, dark, muscular. Well-dressed. He brought me flowers. We talked for hours. I felt like I had known him forever. We started dating officially after that. But here's the thing, Micheal traveled a lot. Sometimes he would be gone for 4-5 days at a time. Work, he would explain. I'm on a rig. No phone signal. I understood. Oil and gas work is like that. And when he was around, he was perfect. He took me to nice restaurants. He bought me gifts. He made me feel special. I told Zainab about Micheal. He's such a gentleman, she said, smiling for the first time in weeks. I'm happy for you. At least one of us has a good man. David was still treating her badly. He would show up after disappearing for a week like nothing happened. No apology. No explanation. Zainab would take him back every single time. Leave him, I would beg her. He doesn't care about you. I can't, Fami. I love him too much. I couldn't understand it. How could she love someone who hurt her so much? Meanwhile, my relationship with Micheal was going well. Except for one small thing. He never wanted to meet my friends or family. I'm a private person, he would say. I don't like mixing my relationship with other people. I thought it was a bit strange, but I didn't push it. Some people are just like that. 4 months into our relationship, Micheal invited me to his apartment for the first time. He had always said he was renovating, that's why we always went to hotels or my place. His apartment was beautiful. Well furnished. Clean. But something felt off. There were no personal items. No photos. No decorations. It felt like a hotel room, not a home. That night, we were intimate for the first time. Afterwards, as we lay in bed, I traced my fingers across his shoulder and felt something. A birthmark. Shaped like the map of Africa. That's unique, I said, smiling. Yeah, I've had it since birth. My mother says it means I'm meant for greatness. He laughed. We fell asleep holding each other. I felt so lucky. The next morning, I met Zainab for breakfast. She looked terrible. Eyes swollen from crying. David again? I asked. She nodded. He cancelled on me last night. Again. Said he had an emergency work trip. Fami, I can't do this anymore. I held her hand. Then don't. You deserve better. She handed me her phone. But David's WhatsApp profile picture caught my attention. I looked at it closely for the first time. Really looked. My stomach dropped. Zainab, send me this picture. Why? Just send it. Please. She sent it. I zoomed in on my phone, my hands shaking. The face was the same. The build was the same. But I needed to be sure. Does David have any birthmarks? I asked quietly. Yes. On his shoulder. It's shaped like the map of Africa. Why are you asking? The restaurant started spinning. I couldn't breathe. Phone me. Phone me, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. I turned my phone to show her Michael's picture. The one on my wallpaper. The one I had taken of him sleeping last night. Zainab stared at it. Then at me. Then back at the phone. That's David. No, I whispered. That's Michael. We sat in silence for a full minute. Then Zainab started laughing. Not a happy laugh. A broken, hysterical laugh. Are you telling me we've been dating the same man? 4 months. I couldn't speak. I just nodded. That's why he's always disappearing, she said slowly. He's with you. And when he's with me, he tells me he's on a work trip. I finished. The waiter came to ask if we wanted to order. We both just stared at him until he walked away. Zainab pulled out her phone and opened her chat with David. I opened mine with Michael. We compared the messages side by side. When David told Zainab he was traveling, Michael was with me. When Michael told me he was on a rig with no signal, he was with Zainab. He had been playing us both for months. Different names. Different stories. Same man. I'm going to kill him, Zainab said flatly. No. We are going to expose him. We spent the next hour planning. We looked through our messages, our pictures, everything. We figured out his pattern. He spent weekends with Zainab. 2 or 3 weekdays with me. He told both of us he traveled for work to cover the gaps. That evening, Zainab texted David and told him she needed to see him urgently. She was at her apartment and it was an emergency. He showed up an hour later with flowers and apologies. Baby, I'm sorry I've been distant. Work has been crazy. Zainab let him in. They sat on the couch. He tried to kiss her. Before that, she said, I want you to meet someone. I walked out of her bedroom. The look on his face was something I'll never forget. Pure terror. He stood up so fast he knocked over a glass of water on the table. Found me. What are you doing here? Hi Michael, I said coldly. Or should I call you David? He opened his mouth. Closed it. Opened it again. No words came out. 4 months, Zainab said. You've been dating both of us for months. Different names. Different lies. Did you think we would never find out? I can explain. Explain what? I cut him off. Explain how you told me you loved me while you were telling her the same thing. Explain how you made her cry every week while I thought I had a perfect boyfriend. He tried a different approach. Look, I care about both of you. I couldn't choose. So you thought you'd just keep both of us? Zainab's voice was ice. Like we are toys. Like we don't have feelings. It's not like that for me. Zainab, please. Let me. Get out, we said at once. He looked between us both, realized there was nothing he could say, and left. He tried calling us both that night. Several times each. We blocked him. But we weren't done. We posted everything on social media. His pictures as Michael and as David. Screenshots of his messages to both of us. The dates. The lies. Everything. Within hours, 3 more girls contacted us. He had been dating 5 women total. All in Abuja. All with different names. John. Emmanuel. Chidi. All the same face. Same birthmark. Same lies. His real name was Michael David Okonkwo. 29 years old. He didn't work in oil and gas. He was a sales rep for a phone company. He lived with his well-to-do mother. Everything was a lie. The post went viral. His mother called Zainab crying, apologizing, saying she didn't raise him like this. His employer saw it and fired him. His life fell apart in 72 hours. Some people said we were wicked for exposing him publicly. But I don't regret it. How many more girls would he have hurt? How many more lies would he have told? Zainab and I are closer now than ever. We call ourselves the Survivors Club. We laugh about it now, but it took us months to heal. To trust again. To not see betrayal in every man who showed interest. The worst part wasn't even the cheating. It was the realization that I had been comforting my best friend about a man who was hurting her, while I was dating that same man. I was somehow part of her pain without knowing it. Last month, Michael, or David, or whatever his name is, sent us both a message from a new number. I'm sorry. I was sick. I'm in therapy now. I hope you both find happiness. We didn't reply. Some people don't deserve closure. My advice? If your man is always traveling, always busy, always has excuses, pay attention. If he won't let you meet his friends or family, ask why. If his story doesn't add up, investigate. And most importantly, talk to your friends. Really talk. Show pictures. Share details. If Zainab and I had compared notes earlier, we would have caught him in 2 weeks instead of several months. Some men are so good at lying, they could pass a lie detector test. But they can't be in 2 places at once. And they definitely can't hide the same birthmark on their shoulder from 2 best friends who compare everything. That birthmark shaped like Africa. It wasn't a sign of greatness. It was the evidence that exposed him. And I'm grateful I noticed it when I did. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more African stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification button so you never miss a new story.